If there is a large Armenian flag on a taxi in Yerevan and no Russian flag inside, then the driver is not an Armenia resident who has lost big businesses in Russia, but rather a Syrian-Armenian. In Syria too we put the tricolor on our taxis. From the day we were born, we dreamed of having a homeland, being free and independent again, so we could move and raise our children here. Giragos Sepanian is from Aleppo, where he was a taxi driver. Together with his wife and 11-year-old daughter, he immigrated to Armenia in 2011, at the start of the Syrian war. Up till then, he had tried several times to settle in Armenia. I came here in 2005 to stay, but it didn't work out. Now, it seems things are better, but it's been very tough since we moved here. In 2013, having fallen on hard times, Guido went to Aleppo to bring back the rest of his scant possessions, some furniture, jewelry, and clothes. They seized whatever I had. They took my money. I also had some stuff with me, like clothes, which people had given to me to bring here and sell. They took everything. On his way from Aleppo to Yerevan, near the Turkish border, hell awaited this Syrian-Armenian refugee. For 58 days, he was held captive by militants of the Islamic State. To this day, he is terrified of men with beards. They tortured me. I saw them commit genocide, behead people. They forced us to recite their prayers, convert to Islam. There were days when I begged them to kill me and get it over with. Clashes between the Syrian opposition and the Islamic State were to be pivotal for Giro and the 15 Kurdish captives who shared his fate. The hostages were left unattended until the Syrian army came to their aid. We didn't see our captors for 4 days, although we remained under lock and key. Then we were rescued by people in the neighborhood and the Free Syrian Army. They helped us, set us free, whisked us away, and took us to their homes. The 51-year-old Aleppo Armenian had his second birth in 2014, on Christmas Day. Christ is born and Giro is revealed, everyone said to me. It was like a miracle. Today, Giragos Sepanian has only one family member left in Aleppo, his sister. He heard that his home was destroyed. I got word that one side of the house has collapsed. Nothing is left. All I've got there is my sister. I'm looking for a way to get her out as soon as possible. Giro's health deteriorated on the road of migration. The horrors he witnessed and his own torture had weakened his heart. Giro, who had never had heart trouble, underwent heart surgery last year. I still haven't recovered. My surgery was done in April. I was in pain, a consequence of what I'd been through. The doctors didn't say how I'd gotten sick, but I'm told it was because of fear. The Armenian government and the Hayastan All-Armenian Fund have helped cover the cost of Giro's surgery. With the fund's support, some 20 Syrian-Armenian refugees have had heart surgery. Before my surgery, I used to drive 14 to 15 hours a day. I worked hard. It was good. There was work. I netted 10,000 to 15,000 drams a day. Now I barely make 3,000 to 4,000. Today, Giro needs lung treatment, which he can't afford. He can't even make regular payments on his car loan. He's been taken to court. The judge in Ashtarak turned out to be a very good man. He said, "I'm glad you've come to Armenia. Bravo, you're a repatriate," and so on. He treated me very well. He said, "I can't change the law, but I can postpone your trial, so meanwhile you can pay down your loans a bit." That was all. This is my friend. He's also a Syrian-Armenian. This auto repair shop on Artsakh Street is a stomping ground for Aleppo Armenian refugees. They all share a terrible past and an as yet uncertain future. One says, as soon as things get better in Syria, I'll go back. I've left everything behind. Another says, it's better here. It's a cleaner country, a good country. Everyone has an opinion. As for Giragos, he hasn't made a final decision as to what to do next. His immediate goal is to regain his health, and it pains him that he can't invite anyone to his humble home. He feels ashamed. It's behind this, upstairs. It's a tiny house with a single room. As you say in Armenia, Yola in Gunum. We're just making do until God opens a door.